Well, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome into my channel. This is Phoenix Arc Tarot. My name is Firestorm Shan, and I'm here to do an energy check-in for the collective. Today is August the 25th, 2026. We are in eclipse season. Eclipse season is coming up this week, just a few days away, so we're already in the precursors of it. This is going to be a lunar eclipse in Pisces. The moon will most likely look red, depending on where you are located. I should have a pretty good view of it here in central Texas, so anyway, I thought I would just try some different decks. This is called the Curiosity deck. I've been picking through it here a little bit off camera, and I thought, this is interesting. It's kind of curious. It's curiosity, so let's just ask. I'm curious, what's going on with the collective? Remember, there may or may not be something in here for you. Take tarot with the discernment, okay? And remember, you always have free will. That is your superpower. You never give that away to anybody. So now these cards are feeling like they're loosened up a little bit. It's got their energy drawn in with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And let's see what's curious. Just curious what's going on with the collective today. We've got all this eclipse energy. So I'm sure that's the strongest energies around. Lunar eclipses are always about the shadow side. So, hmm. It says chasing clout. They're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. Been seeing this Seven of Swords energy coming around for the last week in a lot of readings. And I keep saying, who is this sneaky person? Who is this sneaky energy? What is this sneaky energy coming from? It could be someone that's addicted to attention, and their thirstiness starting to show. They're faking it till they can make it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll pull tarot too. Let's just get some messages here from the curiosity to see what the overall energies are. Messages for the collective, just a few messages. And then we'll clarify with tarot. Mm. Ooh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Some people here have a fake profile. It's not just a filter, it's full on facade. This person is being presenting themselves to be something they're not. Okay? It's catfishing. Watch out for that. I've got burning bridges here. It's not about closure, it's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed is being torched beyond repair. Okay. So some people are burning bridges, some things cannot be repaired. Somebody here definitely has a fake profile, could be a stalker as well. You need to burn those bridges. Okay, maybe start a whole new life with a new Facebook profile or something. I don't know, but uh I don't mean a fake Facebook profile, but like say you're being stalked on Facebook, you might have to do that. I don't know. Someone here is throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in the backhanded praise and tone of just joking energy. Um, you know how I mean, like somebody's like, "I was just kidding. I didn't really mean it," but really there's a sense of arrogance. They're throwing shade at you subtly. Um, you might need to burn bridges with this person. I have sober life here. Someone's getting sober with no distractions or substances to blur their view, which is good news. What's real is finally visible, and from here, better choices are possible. So someone's not blinded by the addictions, the distractions of the substances to blur. Some things cannot be, unseen or unheard. So if you're going to catch somebody fly some off-tone stuff at you, um, this might be a sign for you to go ahead and move on from that relationship and start a new life. I've got the party scene. The vibe is social, the setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. Some are here to connect, and some want the spotlight. So we talked a little bit about that earlier. Somebody's searching for clout, doing whatever it takes to get attention. We've got shady dealings here. There's money, influence, or power changing hands in ways that isn't meant to be traced. And there's that Seven of Swords sneaky energy that I was picking up on. So, underhanded deals, um, fake profiles, burning bridges, people wanting to get sober. I like it. It's time to come out of an illusion when you got this Pisces lunar eclipse. We're talking about shadow, throwing shade. This card here is just um, the title card that comes, the instruction card here. So there are instructions here. There might be a contract. Read the paper prints, read the paperwork, you know. It says, why am I picking up weird energy from them? What's the tea behind what that's behind the unfollow or the block? Okay. Hmm. Maybe there's a questions we should ask. What's not being said out loud? Okay, let's just do that. We'll ask the questions off the card. We already got a little bit of an idea what's going on here. Pop art tarot. All right. Question number one. Why am I picking up on the weird energy from them? Because they're throwing shade. Somebody is throwing shade. Because maybe somebody here's sober. They see with clean eyes now, but they didn't see before. You tolerate things you would normally tolerate when you're under the influence. So, why am I picking up on this weird energy from them? So, why now? I'm going to say probably because the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, can't hide it. Everything's come to the surface. Four of Wands in the reverse. Tension between family, community, and your love life. Fear of making a public commitment, financial instability, feeling burdened by the need to support family or loved ones. Someone in your household that's doing this. Someone in your household maybe needs to get sober. A lot of tension in the household here. So that's the weird energy you're picking up is the home is unsettled. Four of Wands is the card of a house, a marriage, a relocation, but it's upside down. So it's like someone's tearing their house down. And you want to know why? Why? Why are they doing that? Why are they tearing their house down? Four of Swords in the upright and Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So what they're saying is that someone here has taken a financial loss, or they could have had to have moved, because the Ace of Pentacles in the upright would mean a move or a new opportunity or a new job or something. But there's a loss of an opportunity and a sense of this person needed some time alone to heal. Take a mental health day is what's being ordered here. Spending some time alone, just calling it a truce. But there's just some financial strain, maybe some opportunities at work that are going on, and some investments that had some poor financial planning around it. We've got the Two of Wands in the reverse, unsuccessful romantic plans, facing unexpected challenges in your career, overthinking without um, taking action, a lack of financial control, and unsuccessful financial planning. So, you know, Finances seem to be a big part of what's going on with this person in their life right now. Okay. So, what's the T behind that unfollow or block? So, you've been blocked or unfollowed. That's going to be addressing this fake profile. I'm going to say that's why you were blocked. It's not just a filter, it's a full-on facade. The person being presented does not match the reality behind the screen. So, this person's a fake profile. They're fake online, but very different behind closed doors. Got the Hanged Man in the reverse. Pisces energy. This is that full moon energy. Gaining new insight on love, shifts in romantic life. Uh, a recent career change, not yielding results, procrastination, unsuccessful investments, wasted financial sacrifices. And then we have the moon card in the reverse. This is the full moon. This is Hecate's gates in the reverse. Secrets coming out. Experiencing deception, fear, and paranoia in matters of love. Gaining clarity at work. Dealing with sabotage. Facing deception in the workplace. Uncovering a financial deceit. Magician in the reverse. This is the trickster energy. This came out yesterday for Gemini. If I see your zodiac sign, I'll call you out. I see Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer so far. We've got romantic deceit, manipulation in the relationships. Well, I mean, I think we're going to be seeing things very, very clearly about trickster energy and manipulators this week. That's for sure. What's the energy underneath all this conflict? What's the energy underneath all this conflict? High Priestess. Pisces energy. Be patient in matters of love. Deeper intimacy. Learning creative insights. Guidance from a mentor. Relying on your instincts. Maintaining privacy around your financial affairs. Ooh, an Ace of Cups. Abundance. So that's the energy going on underneath all of this. A new romantic, refreshing current A new romance, refreshing a current relationship, positive relationships at work, a surge of creativity. A surge of creativity, receiving financial assistance, and good news regarding finances. So, there's the good news about it. Whenever this comes to light, that trickster energy is going to be shifted and eclipsed out. And underneath that, you're going to be ushering in abundance. Does that make sense? So go ahead and let these bridges burn that want to be burned. And again, you'll know these people because of their something about their social media, something about any addictions, something about they throwing shade at you, something about the party scene where they might be jealous and envious of you. One person's got the stage where the other person doesn't. Someone wants the spotlight. Um, you'll know that as well. So this week is a nice, interesting week, but I love what's hiding underneath here. I mean, it's like, ooh, we don't want to see all that stuff that's really going on, but it's time to see it. So, is there drama that I do not see yet? I think we've talked a lot about drama, but is there drama that I don't see? Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there is, but it's an internal drama. There's some sadness here. Healing from old emotional wounds. A job loss leading to a better opportunity, though. Recovering from a career setback, so it's recovery. Relief from financial losses and rebuilding financial stability. So you're going to be rebuilding. Everything's coming and turning around because abundance is coming through. But first, yeah, who is this person you're dealing with? How will you know them? Let's do this. If you are dealing with an Aries, what do you need to know about the Aries? Prosperity, Ace of Pentacles, and this time it is in the upright. The Aries has a stable relationship, the abundance, the ability to dance and prosper in love, a privileged and fortunate couple, New work or business opportunities emerging and investing in your future. All right, that's for Aries. How about Taurus? Messages for Taurus. Got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Avoiding commitment, impatience in love, unstable and unpredictable relationships, a lack of direction in your career, rushing through tasks, overconfidence with money, and reckless spending. So, red flag, Taurus. Someone here is acting impulsive with money, and money's been a big part of this whole reading this week. All right, if you're Gemini, messages for Gemini. Generosity, number 6. That's your life path 6, folks. A supportive relationship, a generous and giving partner, being a mentor, being a valued employee, attracting investors, receiving financial support, and making donations. Beautiful. Love that for you, Gemini. All right, how about Cancer? You've got 2 messages, Cancer. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is awesome. This is inspiration. All right, here we go. Excitement and passion in your love life, flirtation, romance, and strong attraction, passion for your profession, financial relief, newfound inspiration and earning money. But then you got the abundance card in the reverse with the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles, however you want to refer it, in the reverse, which is interesting. A shallow or self-centered partner, an unreliable business partner, jealousy or envy among colleagues, poor money management, and hoarding or stinginess. It kind of feels like some jealousy of your life a little bit. Somebody's feeling inspired by what you have, and I just feel like there's a hater because they're jealous because they don't have themselves in alignment to where the way you do at this time. Okay, they're still struggling with getting their abundance getting balanced. Someone here is either, I'm dealing with 2 types of Cancerians, and I'm sure that's possible. Um, or this is someone you're dealing with. All right, let's talk about the Leos. Messages for the Leo. Messages for the Leo. Justice in the upright. Excellent. Libra energy. Efforts in love being acknowledged, treating your partner with fairness, integrity in the workplace being recognized, achieving financial balance in giving and receiving. Love it, love it, love it. All right, how about for the Virgos? Messages for the Virgos. Virgo, we have the Empress in the reverse. Low self-esteem, possessiveness or clingy partner, insecurity in the workplace, lack of career growth, financial insecurity despite instability, unease about financial matters. The Empress likes nice things. And perhaps you just aren't able to have a few extra luxuries right now. Um, and this could be causing you to have a bit of a low self-esteem. Um, so just be on the lookout for that this week, okay? All right, if you're a Libra, talk to me about the Libras. We have a celebration, 3 of Cups with friends, a friendship involving into a romance, enjoying a joyful and positive office atmosphere, and spending on social activities, financial stability, achieving a financial milestone. I will tell you that I did a reading for Libra this week, and there was a warning about taking friendship to the romantic level, and it could kind of ruin that. You know how like you have a really good friendship, but then it becomes entangled in emotions and uh, passion, and all of a sudden you can get skewed, and it just changes the dynamic of the relationship. Sometimes you become best friends, and sometimes it doesn't work out. So just use wisdom with that, okay? All right, because I ended up marrying my best friend, so I'm not saying that's not possible, okay, Libra, but I am saying that you'll know if this is for you. Scorpio, talk to me about Scorpio. Scorpio, we got the Knight of Cups attraction. A romantic flirtation, having unrealistic expectations in relationships. Uh-oh. Practicing diplomacy at work, mediating financial disputes, using creativity to achieve your financial goals. So it's got some good to it with the flirting and the romance and the fun, but just look out for unrealistic expectations and relationships, okay? But otherwise, that looks pretty good for you this week. Lots of attraction for the Scorpio. How about the Sagittarius? Sagittarius, stay focused. You've got the Eight of Wands, action. Excitement and surprises in love, rapid progress at work, potential travel of business for business, high motivation, fast movement of money with cash flowing in and out quickly. Ace of Wands, Sag. That's your energy. Making it happen, aren't you? How about Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorns today? Capricorn, you got the Tower card, but it flipped in the reverse. Making necessary adjustments in relationships, leaving a fragile relationship behind, navigating layoffs, avoiding risks in your career, and surviving financial difficulties. So there is potential tower, but you're navigating it quite well, Capricorn. All right, how about for Aquarius? What's going on with the Aquas? Aqua, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. A dull relationship, being a homebody, neglecting your partner, lack of ambition or being overly ambitious, workaholism, reckless spending, impulse buying, risky financial decisions. Because your perseverance is in the reverse. They want you to persevere and get that in the upright and get your financials under control. Somebody's being reckless right now. Or somebody's not treating their partner well. Okay. It's just risky decisions is what they're saying. So be careful with that, Aqua. All right, Pisces, what do you have for the Pisces? This is your eclipse readings. I love it. Look at this, Pisces. Reunion, Six of Cups. Isn't that a beautiful card? Yeah. Reunions, reconnecting with an ex, healing after a breakup, returning to a previous job, avoiding past mistakes, moving back in with parents, or receiving financial gifts. I like it. All right, so with all that said, the Curiosity deck is saying this could happen this week. This could happen this week. This could happen this week. And someone's getting sober this week, which is good news. Congratulations. All right, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, remember the fire's not here to burn us up. It's here to change and transform us into the next and best version of ourselves, right? All right, until later. Bye.